Alright, hello everybody, this is Updatemon II! Just kind of going over little things that are happening with me. Kind of like an update for all of the people that are actually avid viewers of me. If you're not an avid viewer of you, I still like you, but if you are and constantly comment and stuff like that, you guys are amazing. Anyway, first part to the addenda. Not the addenda, because I'm not adding anything to the agenda, is the video schedule. Now, I usually post a video every single day. Yes, that's what I would want to do, but I am currently have work and volunteering that I'm doing after school every day, which there's not that much school left in the year, so that should be cleared up pretty soon. But, that is currently taking some of my time when I would normally be able to put a video up every day. So that's kind of one reason that I can't do that. So I'm just posting every day that I can. If I can't post a day, I am trying to make sure that I can post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if it doesn't look like I have that much time, but I can get something prepared for on a Thursday or a Tuesday, and then have it available to post on the next day, then I would. And when they would be posted, in the evening or in the morning or during the middle of the day, is whenever I have time to be able to do that. I can post it in the morning if I have prior time that I made it, and then I just post it then. But yeah. Okay, current LPs that I'm doing. Don't know really want to call them LPs or whatnot. Final Fantasy X2 still going on. Still will be going on. Plants vs Zombies will still be going on. Yeah. Don't know. I'll update that as much as I can. And so on. Sayuki, Journey to the West. That's requested, and I'm still going to do that, but, again, kind of like the Plants vs. Zombies, I don't know how often I'll get to play that, because I like doing that, because I can record them with fraps. I like doing those with live commentary, as opposed to, which I could do Final Fantasy X2 with live commentary, but I already have that mostly recorded, except for a little part, which I have to fix, and I'm fixing that currently, but that's for a later part in that walkthrough. With the other two, I like putting actual commentary to it. Or actual commentary to it. Of course I'm putting actual commentary to it, Zaki. You're commentating over everything. I like putting live commentary over that as opposed to post commentary, unless you like the difference between it. Like one over the other. So this will be a voting episode, and I'll greatly want people to vote for stuff if you're actually listening to this. Hello, phone. I'll get to you in a second. So vote whether you would want a combination of live and post. Some things I'll always have live, like say if I'm doing it with friends, that'll always be live. But if you like post stuff better with other times like that, because then I can kind of prepare stuff, I don't know. Or if you rather like live commentary, which I can work on doing more of that. But live commentary may not always have up-to-date stuff. But the post commentary I can always do, like, oh, somebody said this, and I can always answer it in the next episode or whatever. Live wouldn't always do that, but either way it would work. For example, if some of my live commentary go to, say, the Graffiti Kingdom, yes, that was kind of bad live commentary, because I was starting the beginning there, and I was starting to hadn't figured everything out yet, but that's an example. And then post commentary would be Final Fantasy X2 right now. Or live commentary example would be Plants vs Zombies or Sayuki. They're both still that. Granted, with live commentary, I would be quieter most of the time, but then, you know, I'm not quite going to do what Tiro DVD, which you haven't checked him out, check him out. It's a really good LP here. He hasn't updated LPs in a while, but he's doing streams now. But he would play through a section through it once, recording everything, get it all set up, listen to it, see if he liked the jokes and whatnot. If he didn't, play through it again, see if he liked the jokes, looked at the 2 of the episodes, picked the one that he liked the most, and then put it on every day. That's what he did every day, which I don't necessarily want to do that. Something that will be coming up, which will, for the schedule, but will be, will start out pretty slow. I think I'm going to update it once per weekend. 1 map per weekend. Let's do that. 1 map per weekend until we get to summer, and then I can update it every day. Which that is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. But hey, it's not just with me, it's with me, Paragon Muon, Waki, which you'll figure him out, or you'll find him later, and another friend who she doesn't really have online names. I'll go check once again. She would have something else. Otherwise, just know her as friend number 2. Okay, so you guys are just gonna have to learn her as friend number 2 because she doesn't have a screen name thing. But that'll be posted. We haven't gotten a lot of that done. We got 1 year in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. If you've played it before, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you'll just have to wait to see. But we've gotten done 1 year, but then we couldn't do more. So we'll get more over the summer because we'll have free time. Supposedly. But otherwise, I'll just update it every weekend until that time. Next part of the agenda. Next after Final Fantasy X2. I know that's a long time. We're only on episode like 18 of chapter whatever, or of chapter 1. Episode 18, chapter 1. Haven't gotten to chapter 2 yet. Haven't actually completed recording the game. That was because of a mishap. But still, I kind of want to know what people want to see next after that. There are 3 choices that I'm willing to do for the next big LP. There will be many small LPs intermittent through everything. Can either do Kingdom Hearts, the first game, Expert, like I originally started on this channel, never finished, kind of disappointed at that. Regardless if you guys choose it now to do it, I will do it eventually. Because I started it, I'm going to start over, but I want to finish that, because that's one of the things. But it'd be on Expert mode, I'd show everything, including me beating Sephiroth, including me beating the Ice Titan, plus Kurt, Ziza, and the Phantom. Option number 2. Dot hack the first, not trilogy, they're quadrilogy. There's 4 games. The first one, it would be Dot Hack Infection, but I would do all the rest of them because I have 3 of them, and then I can get the 4th one, no problem. That's second option. Third option is Radiata Stories, which I don't know how many people have looked at that, but this Updatemon will be up for a while, so you all can cast your votes for a long time. Or you can send me stuff on my Twitter, which is here, the link will pop up on the screen, I guess, which you won't click on, but the link will also be in the description. Or you can tell me on my Game Anyone page, which the link will also be in the description. I've been getting kind of involved in Game Anyone because it's kind of a cool little website. last part of this is one of the things that I also started when I started this channel, moving from my old channel, which if you came from my old channel, which was Rocky Nico, but you can still look it up because it's still up there, and you can kind of watch what I'm about to talk about. That was fairly poor. I mean, that was even before Graffiti Kingdom. So, before I did Demi Kid's Dark version, and I've gotten a lot of requests to do that, so that's on the table for me to do. But there are two games. There are Demi Kid's Dark version, which I've started to play before, and Demi Kid's Light version, which I have never played Demi Kid's Light version. And what I'm guessing from how the kind of the Dark version game ends, because I've played that one all the way through before, I had it as a little kid. I'm assuming that the Light version has an almost completely different story, or a different set of quests or something. I may be wrong. I know you need to do both games to get all the demons in the demon area. Because of that, and I, myself, don't want to play through both games myself, because I have a hard enough time playing through the first one of the games to get it all the way through, because it's a little bit more monotonous than whatchamacallit, Pokemon. So, yeah. But I've been pitching to some rather larger LPers to say that I'm not doing that to say I'm doing that not for publicity, which I am partly doing it for that. To say I wouldn't do that is a blatant lie, because that'd be kind of cool if I could co-op LP with somebody else that's much larger, maybe get some fans. Regardless if that happens or not, I'm still going to try to do both of them. With somebody else. That's the thing. One of us would do one game and one of us would do the other game, and then we just do like a side-by-side thing. And if they branch off, then it'd be cool. If not, you just have different commentary with different demons that you can find. And then we trade and we can complete both parts and we can get the extra stuff in it, because we have both of them, or all of the stuff that we would need, because we have both games going. See, it'd be an emulator, which apparently is a problem for some people, because I've asked General Sakura. I keep saying Sakura, like the cherry blossom. Ask General, I asked Prince Boo 21. They both said that they have a problem with the recording from the emulator. I asked Rome, which, by the way, all the people that I'm naming, if you aren't subscribed to them, please do. They're really cool people. Asked Rome, he said he was a fair bit busy with it. Yeah, and he gave some other reasons. I asked NCS, he hasn't responded, but I doubt he's going to want to. He's like way too large of an LPer to want to work with me. And I just asked Tiro, which he hasn't responded yet, but if you have any suggestions for people that I should ask that may be interested, or if you want to pester some people, although I don't say to pester people, because that just will get them annoyed, not to help. So, but I'm just saying that's on the plate for the next thing that I'm trying to do. So, no, last part of this is just going to be continuing on, because I'm going to see if I can actually post over 15 minutes, because I know some people still can. And if I can, then that would be awesome. So this will just be music from the rest of the day on, or rest of it on till about 17 minutes, unless it just cuts off at around 15, because I can't. So, I'm Zakiri Shalcom. Thank you all for watching this update, and have fun gaming.